We're live. Okay. Welcome, Penny Stock Billionaires. We're getting ready to set up for this show. Are we live? Here. There we go. We are live. We are live. We're live with TikTok and we're here on YouTube. So if you guys are watching on the TikTok and you want to see the charts that I'm discussing, then you got to go to the YouTube. But otherwise, you could watch here. At some point, we'll figure out how to share the charts. Let's take a look at what is moving right now. Okay, so the first stock on the list is LITM. LITM is breaking out. I did a video here for you guys on TikTok just a little while back showing you the charts. I'm going to zoom in right now and show you what I'm looking at right here. Okay, so here we go. Flip camera. Okay, so we have a pennant formation, a cup and handle, whatever. We got a huge breakout here. Again, we got a golden cross. This was your buy signal, major buy signal, golden cross on the 15-minute charts, golden cross 15-minute charts. Boom. Look at this. You had your buy signal right at 350. We're at $4. How much can this thing run? I think we can be looking at $20 a share. Okay, this is where it was. We were at 20-something bucks a share. Again, this is a reverse split. There you go. Okay. And we're breaking out now. Okay, so if you can see on the YouTube, you see the whole spectrum. But basically, here it is. We are breaking out right here. This is the 4-hour chart showing you what's going on. So we got an official breakout. Okay, this is your buy signal right there. That's your buy signal. We got the pennant forming. The next resistance is right around 5 and change. Maybe it'll probably be at $6. I have a feeling we'll go to $6 before we run into any resistance on LITM. When is LITM going to run? I think next week is the big week. I think next week is the big week for all our stocks to run. That's what I think is happening. Next week, these things are getting ready. Oh, shit, HOTH. HOTH is going to be next week. I'm sorry. Somebody's saying HOTH. HOTH is going to be next week. The CEO is going to be next week on the live stream. I'm sorry, I didn't change it because it was supposed to be this week. It got rescheduled a bunch of times, and I completely forgot to change it. But it is next week, and there should be some big news. HOTH is on our watch list right now. HOTH. So we got LITM breaking out again, guys. LITM nuclear. This is the uranium. This is full spectrum uranium play. Full spectrum nuclear play. Okay, we know what's driving nuclear. Palantir, AI, all your AI data centers, your EVs, your electric vehicles, your Teslas, your crypto, all you crypto guys. Every time you buy crypto, it takes electricity. There's not enough electricity to meet all these needs. So they're building nuclear power. Even New York, that's right, New York, which is like the most left-wing place besides California. The governor, she's like the Gavin Newsom. She's like the male and female Gavin. I don't know. She might be male. I don't know. She's the male, female Gavin Newsom. She's approved the nuclear. Can you imagine New York has approved a nuclear power plant? It's the first nuclear power plant, I think, in the U.S. being built. And it's in New York. This is not like, Florida. This is a deep blue state, okay? Which means if they get it, okay, if New York and California start building nuclear, it's going to be nuclear plants everywhere. And we need it. It's clean. It's reliable. It's not going to explode. Don't worry about it. You want your cheap electricity? You want to play your video games at home without having a massive electric bill? You got to get nuclear. And they need the uranium. And Snow Lake, LITM has the nuclear. They got the uranium. Stock is $4, ready to explode to be a $20 stock very, very quickly. Put it on your watch list. Okay, here we go. Let's go to the next stock. Next stock, we got SYTA. Let's go. What's going on with SYTA? SYTA, we're doing a sell-off today. We're doing a typical thing with SYTA, which is it goes up. It's got to do a slight retracement. So what is going on? I'm looking at the 4-hour charts. Let me see if we got any action here. I'm looking at the 5-minute chart. We have kind of, I guess, a pennant forming. Today is kind of a fake out day. We might see a run. Hang on a second, guys. Look at this. I'm looking at the 5-minute chart, and we could be ready to actually have a big move in SYTA. Aha. There you go. Listen, Justin, here's the deal. Don't put all your money into one stock. You got to spread. Listen, this is what we talk about in 10-bagger blueprint. if you want to get rich with these stocks, you can't put all your money into one stock. Okay, one of the things we have a chapter on money management. Very, very important, guys. These stocks are it's like public venture capital. They're super high risk, so you need proper money management. Meaning, don't put all your money into one stock. You got to have enough cash set aside so you can go into at least, I would say, really at least 10. So be prepared to lose money on 10 stocks. You're not going to lose money, most likely not, but you might lose money in theory. Your first 2, 3 might be losses. You never know, right? And the next 3 could be 10 baggers. But listen, nobody puts all the money into one stock. You got to have money set aside so you can have money, especially when we launch a new stock. So we're going to have a new stock launching next week. Excuse me, the week after next. Not next week, the week after next. The week after next, we're going to have a new stock launching. And guess what? That stock is probably going to be it's going to be red hot out of the gate. It's probably going to double out of the gate. It's probably going to double right out of the gate. And you don't want to miss out. And by the way, if you want to get early notifications when we launch that new stock, you got to get our premium program, which is click the button in the, if you're watching on TikTok, click the button in the video description. In the video description is the links in bio. Video description is on YouTube. Link in bio, whatever it is a link tree button. And we have a button there for our premium program. And what that does is that gives you early notifications. When we launch a new stock, you get early notifications. So basically what we tell you on we got a private Telegram channel. So here are the benefits. We got a private Telegram channel. We're giving you trading signals throughout the day. That's right. Trading signals throughout the day. This is on our private Telegram channel. So we have 2 Telegrams. We got the regular Wall Street Reporter Telegram. It's free. It's open to the public. Again, link in the bio if you want to get that. It's great. But now all our trading signals, the day trading, all those signals, which we normally do now is in the private Telegram channel. And that is what do you call it? That is $195 a month. And it's going to give you also early notifications when we launch the new stock. So when we launch a new stock, what's going to happen is we're going to tell you, okay, go on Telegram, and we're going to tell you what time and which platform that's going to be announced. So what it's going to do for you is this. Bottom line is you're going to have an extra 30 seconds or maybe 2 minutes before everybody else rushes in. So it means, let's say the stock is $1 when we launch it. Usually these things explode. They go to like $2 or something like right away. So now you'll be able to get in right around, let's say $1 or maybe $1.20. Everybody else is going to be paying $1.50, $2. They're going to be chasing it when it's already running. So you want to get in early. And also you're going to have all our trading signals live throughout the day. We have a bunch of these signals we gave out today. And actually, they were all on the money on LITM, on HOTH, SYTA, ADTX. So that's those. If you guys you want to be active day traders, whatever, you want to see what we're doing with these stocks live, you get that's for the early alerts. It's the $195 program a month. And also that's where we're going to have the course, the video course launching. We got to get the camera fixed. That was supposed to be launched next week. It's going to launch. I will make it up to the guys who are already subscribers. So believe me, you're going to get your money's worth on that. So what is going on right now with our stocks? Okay, so let me show this to the TikTok audience right now. Flip. Okay, this is the SYTA chart, the 5-minute chart. So what I'm looking at right here is a pennant forming. We got like a wedge happening. Okay, it's forming like a wedge right there, and we're back. We went below this 200 moving average, right? So we're getting these are fake outs. These are not real. I'm not taking these seriously, but these are sell signals. When a stock drops, we get closing below the 50 moving average or whatever. Technically, these are sell signals. Okay. You might, if you're very disciplined, you're going to sell. But if you want to use your discretion and you have experience, again, you're taking a little bit of a risk. But I would say, look, use your discretion. I think these are it's a fake out because we're ready to bounce right above that. And when it does, it'll probably be tomorrow right over here. What you're forming is a double bottom basically between here and here. That's what's going on with SYTA. You'll see tomorrow. Again, not guaranteed. This is not investment advice. This is paid content, everything we do here. I believe what happens tomorrow is we break above tomorrow sometime above 329, 330, and then we have a huge run. That could run very, very quickly. Somebody's saying that the merger could be closing, I don't know. Could be next week. Could be next week. SYTA. So SYTA. So right now, SYTA, I'm looking for the thing to go above 330. Watch it for it to go 330. Right now, we got a sell off today. Today, you know what today is? Today is basically to shake out the weak hands. We got to shake out the weak hands. That's what the market is doing. We had a big run up. The stock nearly doubled in a couple of days. So how about ADTX? ADTX, we had a nice little run. What's going on? ADTX is fading a little bit. Now, I'm expecting a huge week next week. Let's see. Okay, so next week I'm expecting a huge week next week with ADTX. We're gonna have a live stream with ADTX with HOTH, and that is for next week. We got big volume with ADTX. We traded what are we at? 5 million shares. $4.5 million shares. 4.5 million shares, ADTX. Let's go to HOTH. Again, these stocks are going to be super hot next week. We got a quiet. This is kind of the next 2 days are going to be basically quiet. We could have an explosion because most people are away from. Most people have already checked out. Everybody's on vacation. All the traders are checked out already. And what that means is you could have massive volatility both ways. I'm looking here at the HOTH chart. We got a beautiful setup for the HOTH. We got a pennant formation. Let me show that to the TikTok people here. We got HOTH on the screen. So we can have a lot of volatility in the market. Let me show you guys this. Again, you got a pennant forming on HOTH. And it bounced off the 200 moving average support. This is the 1 hour chart. We broke out, tested the 50. It's ready to go. Like today, really looked like it was going to explode today. And so it's not going to be today. Apparently, it's not going to happen today. We're at $1.20. It was ready to go. We were I think what, $1.25 today, $1.23. It was ready to go, but we just. Yeah, it'll be next week. It'll be next week, I think. Let's see here. Let's look at the 15. Yeah, look at this, guys. This is a major bullish signal. And you know what this is? You got your inverted head and shoulders bottom on HOTH. That's HOTH. Next week is the live stream. This is gonna run next week, in my opinion. Again, we got the golden cross about to happen. Okay, the golden cross shaping up. HOTH is looking good. 5 minutes, you can't really tell in this chart. It's not really good. Here we go. Okay, so we got the pennant. We're in. This is the 30-minute chart. We're inside the kind of no man's land. We're basically 30 minutes showing no man's land here. The ones to watch are the 15-minute and the 1 hour. And we're going to have this golden cross happening literally any moment. Could be any moment, and that'll trigger the algos. And when that happens, the thing is going to explode. All right, guys. So I know some of you are bored, and some of you are saying, "When is the next stock you're going to introduce?" Because again, we know all your new stocks, they double, they explode out of the gate. So so two things. One is if you want to get onto our free email newsletter, click the link in bio. If you're watching on TikTok, see the link in bio for TikTok to get our free email newsletter. Okay, that's free, and you get different stuff there, alerts, all different stuff, right? Free email newsletter. If you're watching on YouTube, click the link in the bio. It's Linktree, and it says free email newsletter. Blah blah blah. Click that. Also, you can get the book. You can get the book 10 Bagger Blueprint, #1 bestseller. It's on Amazon. It'll give you my proven system for finding these stocks that go up 10x and more. Again, this is not the day trading channel. My goal is stocks that become 10 baggers, stocks that increase 1,000 to 10,000, stocks that go up 10x, 100x. Okay. Yes, we've had 10 baggers, 20 baggers, 50 baggers, 100 baggers, and more. This book gives you my proven system. I'm doing this 30 years. Okay. This is not like I didn't start trading during COVID. half of these so-called influencers here on TikTok and YouTube. I'm doing this 30 years, and here's the difference. The difference between what I'm doing and all these fake trading gurus, these mooch bums out there, what the difference is these guys that are the fake gurus, they're just looking at charts. They're on the outside. They're on the outside looking in, right? My perspective is, as an insider, I'm working directly with the company. I'm working inside the company with the CEOs. I'm telling these guys, I'm giving them my kind of proven systems. I'm telling them, hey, this is the type of release, this is the type of news release you need to have. This is what you need to do to make the stock go up. Sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't. Sometimes they don't. The guys who are smart, they listen, and those stocks do very, very well, okay? So the CEOs who listen to me, they do well. Some guys, they have a big ego. It gets in their head. They think they know everything. Okay, God bless you. You know everything. Okay, and usually they kind of, those stocks after a while they crash. But and the guys I'm working with, right, for the most part, I would say 90% of them right now, they are paying attention. They are taking what I say seriously because, again, I've been there on the inside, been there and done it, helping create these stocks that became 10 baggers. So again, when you have these fake trading gurus out there where they're selling you their courses, they're telling you, oh yeah, this thing is going. They're on the outside. They're looking at a chart, whatever it is. I'm on the inside. I'm the guy pushing the button that makes the stock go up, literally. Okay, so I'm the guy that tells them, here is when you need to put out the news. This is the news. This is when you got to put it out. This is the type of thing. Here is how you got to change the language. Think about this type of acquisition. Oh, you're looking at this company. I'm giving them a lot of. Again, I'm not here to tell them how to run their business. I'm not a business. I'm not an accountant. I'm not a bit. What I do is I'm looking at it from the market perspective. I let these guys know this is what you need to do to maximize your shareholder value. I'm not giving them business advice in terms of, okay, this is how you increase your sales. That's not what I do. What I know, the one thing I know better than anybody else on the planet, full stop, okay, but is how to make stocks go up. I have a proven system for doing it. I'm doing it for decades. And this book gives you my secrets. You want the book? Link in the bio. We're going to have the course. So here's what you get for $200 a month. So you guys, if you're trading with 10 grand or more, you're trading with 50 or 100 grand. If you're trading with 50 or 100 grand, you cannot take any chances. You got to have access to, you got to have the edge. You got to get the edge. You click the button in the link in the bio or the video description below. You get the program is WHOP, W-H-O-P. That's our WHOP. And what that's going to give you is access to all our stuff. The private Telegram channel where we have day trading signals throughout the day. I'm going to show the TikTok people what it looks like. This is the private Telegram channel. Hang on a second. Let me show TikTok so they see this. Because we have two channels on Telegram. We have the public one, which we had, and now this is what it looks like. So we're giving stuff. This is very similar to what I was doing for free. I was doing this for free on the regular, but I decided, you know what? The guys on the free, they don't appreciate it really. There's a lot of people. We only have like a few hundred people who this is relevant to. So look, we don't have a lot of people. We only have like right now 35 people in our group. It's the private group, okay? So what does that mean? You know what the benefit is? When you join, not only do you get the trading signals, so you'd be making money, and we had some banger calls. Okay, we have somebody here saying it. We have banger. Who is saying it? Awesome calls. This guy, he's in our thing. SYTA Islet. Yeah. Justin Williams, he's making money. There you go. This guy's making money. Is he in our WAP group? Is Justin in the WAP group? That's such a dumb name. W-H-O-P. I don't know what they call it. Anyway, bottom line is click the link. It's $195 a month. You're going to get early access. First alert when we launch that new stock, which is going to be the week after next. It's going to be a banger right out of the gate, just like all our other stocks. Okay, the last two stocks every stock we've given you in the last 6 weeks have all basically doubled right out of the gate. HOTH, ADTX, lottery. Okay, and you want the next one, which is going to be a banger. You want to get in early in the first 5 seconds. You got to get in the first, let's call it 30 seconds. If you come in the first 30 seconds, you got a massive edge. And hey, if you want to be a day trader, you want to be a flipper, you want to get in and sell, double your money in one day, you want to do that, God bless. You want to do that, that's fine. Again, I'm looking at these things not as a pump. I'm not looking at it as a quote-unquote pump, as a one-day pump. These are 10 baggers, but they double out of the gate because they're so deeply undervalued when we introduce them. That's what happens. So, and we get a lot of eyeballs. So we only have 35 people right now in our WAP group. So what that means is when we announce that new stock, in the first 35 seconds, you're only competing with like maybe 50 people in the first 30 seconds, right? Whereas once it goes everywhere else, there's going to be literally thousands of people. We have 100,000 people on our email list. So there's going to be thousands of people rushing into that stock. It's going to be like that Kmart blue light special, or Walmart, wherever they do the doorbuster, Thanksgiving, Black Friday, where they give away the TVs for $20. Everybody rushes through. There's a stampede. People get stomped on. That's what happens. That's why these stocks double. So you want to be in early. You want to be in the first 30 seconds where you can get in and it still hasn't gone up. After 30 seconds, the algos pick it up and it goes, it goes to the moon. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, there's some guy. Listen, we got a lot of haters. You know why they're haters? So yeah, there's some guy with like a little Taliban beard who wears like a baseball cap indoors. He lives like by some swamp in like Louisiana or somewhere, some backwoods. He's like some backwoods hillbilly. Look, here's the thing you got to understand. The difference between these guys, the difference between 99% of these people, these fake gurus on TikTok, on YouTube, and what I'm doing is what you're getting with me is this is as close to insider information as you're going to get without going to jail. Okay? That's what you're getting. I'm giving you the insider perspective because my job is, okay, I'm not a guy who's on the outside looking in, pressing my nose against the window, seeing the stock is going to go up. No, I know exactly what's going to happen with these things, right? Because I'm there telling these guys, hey, this is the type of news you got to have. This is what, and my job is to, basically help make these stocks go up, get eyeballs on the stock, market the stock in whatever way necessary. So you're getting a very unique perspective. And when I tell you something with SYTA, by the way, I'm not giving you any non-public, whatever. I'm telling you everything that's, there's no whatever. By the way, also one of the things, you want to watch our live stream interviews with the CEOs. You got to watch our interviews with the CEOs because when you're watching these interviews, you could tell when these guys are they lying? Are they, how do they, you can tell from these, from watching the CEO interviews, you can get a lot of valuable information. Okay, so what is going on today? So ADTX, okay, so SYTA is ignore SYTA for today. We're not going to get any action in SYTA today. Oh, we got 5 minutes to go. Is it going to run? Look at this. I'm looking at the 5-minute chart. We need a breakout on SYTA above 322. 322 is the number to watch on SYTA. If it happens now, and hold on a second, let me show you. Look at this, guys. We may get a golden cross tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day. Today is basically a fake out day. Watch this. Watch for the golden cross tomorrow. We should see a golden cross. If the thing goes to 322, 325, we're going to have a golden cross and it's going to explode. That's SYTA, okay? Today is the fake out day. Today is the day where all the mooch bums, the people who are not members of our channel, the unwashed masses, the guys who are not members of our free newsletter, they're selling, they're losing money today. Okay, if you get our free newsletter, click the link in the bio, click the link in the video description on YouTube. Get our free newsletter, get the book, so you know what today is. Today is a fake out day for SYTA, just to shake it out because we had 2 big days. We had a massive run. The stock doubled. It's got to breathe a little bit. It's only down 8%, and the volume is light. What's the volume today? 3 million shares. 3 million shares on a down day. On the up day, the volume is 10 million. What does it tell you? When the up day is 10 million, it tells you the trend is up. ADTX, what's going on with ADTX? ADTX on the move, but next week is the big week. Put ADTX on your watch list. Next week is the big week for ADTX. Yeah, the chart's looking a little funky right now, though, to be honest, on ADTX. LITM, are we going to have a move into the close? No, it's not going to move into the close. I thought we would. We did hit 4 into the 4s. LITM wants to explode. LITM It's looking for an excuse to run. LITM looking for an excuse to run. I thought it would happen now, but it's not going to happen now. Look, sometimes we get look. This is a live stream. This is live. I have no control over what happens. This is a live market. Okay, this is a live market stream. I have no idea what the market is going to do. So sometimes we get action into close, sometimes we don't. It's a coin toss. It's 50-50 basically. It's a 50-50. Comment. Oh, we have comments? No, hang on. Holden. Is there a new stock? Yes, Ijlo, sure. Elijah, sure. Yes, a new stock will be launching the week after next. Week after next, a new stock launching. Holden. Okay, there we go. Thank you, Holden. I believe you because of your transparency, and I believe more than I trust in your not. Yeah, I am 100% transparent. I am 100% transparent. I have to be because by the regulations, unlike these mooch bums, these fake trading gurus, I'm actually kind of regulated and technically regulated by. I got to follow the SEC regulations, U.S. even Canada regulations, that fake country, Canada, which is completely corrupt. But the U.S. at least is a legitimate country, especially with Trump back in office. So so I have to disclose. Okay, when a company hires us and pays us to promote the stock, I have to disclose. Yes, we're getting paid, and I have to say how much we're getting paid. Yes, that's right. Can you imagine that? Why does the SEC want people to say how much they're getting paid? I don't know. It's something they came up with, which they never had. They pull out every once in a while. They come up with new rules. You know who made up those rules, by the way? Joseph Kennedy. You know who Joseph Kennedy is? The biggest crook in American history. Joseph P. Kennedy was the father of John F. Kennedy, the president. That's right, JFK. JFK's father was a crook. He actually worked with the mob. He was a liquor smuggler. Okay, he was a bootlegger. He was a scumbag. The Kennedys are horrible people. They really were. I mean, they had a whole body. The Clinton, how many people the Clintons killed? The Clinton body count, the Hillary and Bill. The Clintons killed Marilyn Monroe for starters. Okay, Marilyn Monroe was killed by Bobby Kennedy and JFK. Who else? JFK got into office because his father paid off the mob in Chicago to rig the vote. Okay, that's the reality. Don't get me started on the Kennedys. JFK, by the way, great as a president. He was, very charismatic guy. One of the real. Listen, even guys you don't have to agree with, when they're winners, like Clinton, agree you don't agree. Clinton, very charismatic guy, just like JFK. Trump, SYTA. Okay, so we got a dummy here. I just want to address this dumb comment here because we got real dumb comments here. Where is this comment from? Chase saying, pin this comment. Okay, so Chase is saying SYTA was awesome and went to hell. Wise up, folks. Okay, SYTA was awesome. SYTA is just getting started. See, this guy, he hasn't read the book. This guy, Chase, read the book. Get some wisdom. Get some wisdom. And you would know how the market really works. Okay, Chase, if you had read my book, if you take my course, which we're doing on the premium program, then you'd know, number one, you got to get in early. You got to get in when we launch these stocks in the first 30 seconds, okay? You got to get in early. The ground floor. If you would have gotten in early, you would have gotten into SYTA at like $1.10, okay? You'd have gotten into SYTA at $1.10. You bought SYTA at $7 probably. You bought it when it was already up too much. It has to pull back. It has to pull back. Oh, we got a beautiful setup, by the way, SYTA. This guy is going to have, Chase, watch SYTA tomorrow. This thing is ready to explode. OMG. And we are running after hours. I don't want to promote the stock after hours. Please do not trade the stock after hours. It's just going to screw up the charts. But we got a beautiful setup right now in SYTA for tomorrow. Beautiful setup. You know when it's going to run? SYTA is going to run when guys like Chase lost all his money today and whatever. It's going to explode right now. It's going to explode. Oh shit! What happened? Oh, do we? Oh, that's it. Oh, the stream ended. Oh, my thing was timed. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, it was timed. This is so dumb. I don't understand this TikTok. Okay. We got a beautiful setup on SYTA for tomorrow. Let's go to this. Let's go to the tape. Yeah, we got a beautiful pennant breakout for tomorrow. Ready to explode. We got HOTH. HOTH tomorrow. Could run tomorrow. Okay, what do we got? We got ADTX. Actually, let me see LITM. How did LITM do? LITM were closed. Ding, 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 ding. Okay, LITM. Tomorrow we could see a runner. We could see a runner. ADTX. Well, this is not looking good actually. To be what happened? It was ready to go and it's kind of faded into the last couple of minutes. Very weird, very weird. Let's see what happens tomorrow. I'm positive on ADTX. I mean, the fundamentals are great. We're gonna have the CEO on the live stream next week for ADTX. Put it on your watch list. All right, guys. That's it. We'll see you tomorrow. Here's to your 100X.